Chris Goats. Yes, well, there is a second video today because there's just that much going on. Thank you again to Heresti for helping me with the bigger news, and if you want to see the video for that, you'll find it on this channel. But there is still some stuff that I haven't discussed, so let's go over that now. Starting off with Leicester. The former Leicester goalkeeping coach Mike Stowell believes the club's players need a different style of management to what Ruud van Nistelrooy offers. My thoughts exactly. Speaking on BBC Radio's When You're Smiling podcast, he said that he feels the Dutch boss is more of a friend than a coach to players. He says, "It feels different this season. It was almost doomed to fail early on, and just the manner in which they've gone down is disappointing. I've met Ruud van Nistelrooy and he's a lovely bloke. But I get the feeling he was the player's friend, rather than the player's coach. I feel they needed someone in there that would drive them, rather than befriend them. He is an incredible man, but that doesn't make you a great manager." Leicester's issues in the dugout and also in the dressing room have been well documented this year, and Ruud van Nistelrooy is confirmed to be leaving the club. Not yet confirmed is his replacement, but all signs are pointing to it being Russell Martin, previously of Southampton, who will be the new manager, according to Football Insider, that is, but he's still linked with Rangers in Scotland, so nothing has been confirmed just yet. And there he is. I knew I had another slide here. Club America have lost the Liga MX final against Toluca 2-0 on aggregate. The first leg was 0-0. Toluca defended well the entire time, and it never really seemed in doubt in the second leg. Club America will now be moving on to play Los Angeles FC in the play-in for the Club World Cup. Esperance Tunis have beaten Ben Guerdana 3-0 in the semi-final of the Tunisian Cup, so they will meet Stade Tunisien on Sunday in the final for that. Juventus goalie Mattia Perin is out for the Club World Cup because of a surgery on his right hand. Carlo Pinsoglio may take over as goalkeeper once Di Gregorio's loan has finished, which will be on the 30th of June, meaning they might still have games for the Club World Cup by that point. They're also looking to pay $15 million for Strasbourg's Diego Moreira, although that might not be enough to get the player from that team. Al Ain have received Hussein Rahimi from Raja Casablanca and Rami Rabia from Al Ahly. And Wydad have bought Nordin Amrabat from Hull City, and a couple other players, Hamza Hanyori and Aziz Ki, so it's quite clear that they have given up on the Ronaldo dream. They are not going to be signing the player. And they also lost 1-0 against Sevilla in a friendly last night, which can be taken as encouraging. A top Spanish club there, and they held them to 1 goal as they gear up for the Club World Cup. Pachuca, they want Agustin Palavecchio from Necaxa. That's their target before the Club World Cup. And Boca Juniors are looking to sign Marino Hinestroza from Atlético Nacional, but they may have to also contend with Columbus Crew, who share his rights. Apparently there's a situation there. I'm not familiar with all of it, but it seems his rights are held by both clubs as of this moment. Andreas Pereira is interested in a return to Flamengo. The Fulham player is currently at the club, but may not be there for next season. And Everton are trying to keep Carlos Alcaraz, who they have on loan from Flamengo, but talks have been unsuccessful so far, with the club wanting him back. Manchester City are looking to buy a player or two. Cijeni Reinders from AC Milan, or Ryan Cherki from Lyon. They'll face stiff competition if they want to lift Reinders from Milan. And Palmeiras are hosting Sporting Cristal in the Copa Libertadores groups tomorrow. Currently they are furious about the penalty that decided the game against Flamengo. João Martins, who is right now acting head coach, as Abel Ferreira is suspended, he called the refereeing amateurish in a media outburst. He implied that it's impossible for two penalties to be given against Flamengo in the same match, as he is making his feelings quite clear about the officiating in that competition. Speaking of Flamengo, they are hosting Deportivo Táchira tomorrow, also in the Libertadores, and Fluminense are hosting Once Caldas on Friday. Botafogo have already played their game when they won 1-0 against Universidad de Chile to make the playoffs, and River Plate drew 1-1 against Universitario and they stay top. In Japan, the Urawa Red Diamonds drew 0-0 against Cerezo Osaka. They have one more game before the Club World Cup. And that game is against Yokohama FC on Sunday. And Ulsan HD have drawn 1-1 away against Gwangju. They also have only one game left before the Club World Cup, and that is away against Jeonbuk. And finally, in the world of football, Seattle Sounders are playing San Diego tomorrow, and Inter Miami are hosting Montreal Impact also tomorrow. There are 2 games left for Inter Miami and 3 games left for Seattle before the global competition gets started. And in hockey news, Erik Brannstrom and Thomas Tatar are leaving the NHL for the Swiss League. Erik Brannstrom is moving to Lausanne Hockey Club, while Tatar goes to EV Zug. And that finally is your world in Boots and Blades between this and the previous video. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.